Welcome to The Sound Check, your weekly music insight. From local talent you might not have heard yet to the latest in popular music, we cover it all. Conversations with artists, fresh tracks, and the real stories from the music world. And now, let's make some noise on The Sound Check.
What's going on, everybody? This is Addison Brumfield, and this is The Sound Check. We're back here once again, of course, with my co-host, Mr. Cody Hewitt, our videographer slash extra co-host, Mr. Wyatt Ward, and photographer, and our video editor, co-video. Actually, he's main of production. That's what I'll call him.
That works.
And then, of course, our very special guest for this week, Mr. Bryan Walsh.
Hello.
What's going on, dude? How are you?
Oh, man, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there, guys. How are we doing?
We're doing good. Now, Addison, let me ask you a question.
Oh, no.
What's it a beautiful day for?
Dude, it's always a beautiful day for some music news, Cody. That was a great question for you to ask me on this day.
It was.
The sun is shining bright and beautiful. You know that?
It is. That it
very
is.
much so is. All right. Well, I guess, actually, no. Before we get into things, I want to do two things. First off, I want to give a thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors, including Miss Allison Hewitt with the Broadway Deli, Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture, Mr. Robbie Stewart with East Macomb Body Shop and Ransack, Miss Patricia Fleming with Remax, Mr. Javion Jackson with Tiny's Express LLC, and Mr. Eric Hightower with Wizard Electronics. And next thing I've got, guys, we have a YouTube video coming out very shortly. It should be out by today. So if it's not out by today, we'll get it out very soon. But we've got a new YouTube video coming out. Please go support the Soundcheck YouTube. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Please subscribe.
Yes, please. We need subscribers. Of course, our videographer, our guy, Wyatt Ward over here, helped a lot in making this video happen, and it's pretty good final outcome if you ask me. So I think you guys will enjoy it. Go check it out. You'll get to actually see our guests and see us talking to them. But all right, guys, well, I guess it's time to get into stuff. Y'all ready?
All right, let's get into it.
All right, let's see. What do we have so far? What do we have this week? We got some big stuff. We're going to start, of course, with our birthdays and anniversaries segment as per usual. We'll start with October 5th, which was last Saturday. On this day in 1979, the Police released their second studio album, Reggae de Blanc, which means white reggae.
Really?
Because they're white guys making reggae.
Yeah, I guess.
Featuring songs like Message in a Bottle, Walking on the Moon, Bring on the Night, and The Bed's Too Big Without You. Hey, bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolute bangers.
Definitely.
Walking on the Moon is like that guitar tone is absolutely unreal. It's just a lot of delay and a lot of chorus.
Yeah.
But it sounds really good. All right. Also on this day in 1991, Guns N' Roses started a 2-week run at number 1 on the U.S. album charts with Use Your Illusion 2.
Do you know which one that is? Is that the red album cover or blue album cover? I think it's blue.
I want to say it's blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
November Rain's off 1 and the album cover's red.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's blue. I just looked it up. All right.
Awesome album nonetheless. Full of, funny enough, like it gets overlooked, but full of some of the biggest ones, some of their biggest songs off this era for sure. But yeah, I mean, once again, fantastic album. In 1993 on this day, Mazzy Star released their second studio album, So Tonight That I Might See, featuring songs like Fade Into You and 5-String Serenade. Fade Into You is like a classic. I mean, a complete classic. Still famous to this day. Great song. Also on this day, Steve Miller of Steve Miller Band fame is 82 years old. Awesome. I mean, I love Steve Miller.
I didn't realize he was 82.
He's still kicking it, man.
He really is. He's doing great. And Brian Johnson of AC/DC is 78. He's younger than Steve Miller.
He is?
Interesting to me. But yeah. All right, guys. I guess we'll move on to Monday, October 6th. On 1969 on this day, George Harrison's song Something was released as the A-side of a Beatles 45. It was the first song that Harrison wrote on the A-side of a Beatles album. Awesome album, dude. I mean, awesome album, but awesome song. We told the whole Layla story many times.
We have.
Written about the same woman, obviously, but still, I mean, one of the best written Beatles songs, if you ask me. Then 10 years later, Led Zeppelin's In Through the Outdoor was at number 1 on the U.S. album charts. That's pretty awesome. Led Zeppelin is awesome. I mean, In Through the Outdoor is, one of their later albums for sure, but still great.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Was that
Same
same day?
same year. Gotta Serve Somebody by Bob Dylan gave him his 12th U.S. top 40 hit. It was recorded in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, which I did not know,
That's cool.
but it's not a Bob Dylan song. It's not.
Huh?
We've played it on the show before, I believe. It's not a Bob Dylan song. It's Bob Dylan being funky, and it's awesome.
I remember that now.
It's like if Bob Dylan if he was a part of the Atlanta Rhythm section. That's literally what it is. We're going to move on to 2020, and this one is very sad. On this day in 2020, Eddie Van Halen passed away at the age of 65. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
That was a sad day.
Yeah, very sad day. I can't believe it's been 5 years.
I know.
No.
I just became a owner of a EVH 5150 amp. I'm a huge fan of Eddie, as any guitar player should be, if you ask me.
Absolutely.
I mean, one of the greats, probably pretty close to the 5 of the greats.
Oh, he's always in that conversation.
Oh yeah, it's hard not to put him there.
Absolutely.
And then, guys, I think I actually might try to show y'all a little bit of this video here, since we have that ability now, which is crazy. But in 1968, Jose Feliciano performed a slow, bluesy version of the Star Spangled Banner before the 5th game of the World Series between the Detroit Tigers and St. Louis Cardinals. Okay. And this essentially cooked him entirely. This version of the national anthem messed his whole career up.
How so?
Like, that nobody wanted him anymore.
Huh.
And they saw it as disrespectful. He put a little Latin flair into it, and the industry blackballed him for that. Different to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing crazy. It's not like something that I think he should have been, treated the way he was for that. But whatever.
Hey, it's a different time, man.
It was a different time, but Jose Feliciano is very talented. I promise he did not just make Feliz Navidad. Please listen to some of his other stuff. He's awesome. Also a great guitar player.
Absolutely.
Also on this day, Tom York turns 57 years old. Right? I mean, Radiohead. What can I say?
Yeah.
One of the most grabbing frontmen. We talked about them just last week. Very awesome.
We did.
Also, Flying Lotus is 42 years old. What's a good word for absolutely insane? He's awesome, dude. He is fantastic.
He is.
Makes some very odd, like, I don't even know what to call it, like ethereal jazz, modern jazz kind of stuff. But we're going to move on to October 8th, 1957. While working with the producer Sam Phillips at Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee, Jerry Lee Lewis recorded his classic song, Great Balls of Fire.
We talked about him last week.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, it was 1957, meaning this was a week after his birthday. It's pretty cool. Also, in 1980, Talking Heads released their 4th album, Remain in Light, their last produced by Brian Eno, featuring Once in a Lifetime, Born Under Punches, Cross-Eyed and Painless, and Houses in Motion. Obviously, great band. David Byrne is awesome. I think that Cillian Murphy should play him in a biopic, but regardless, let's move on to October 9th. We're just kind of pushing on through these. There's nothing too absolutely insane here. In 1961, Ray Charles started a 2-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with "Hit the Road, Jack."
That's a classic.
Hit the road,
Absolutely a classic.
Never coming back.
And funny enough, Ray Charles has been trending again on TikTok.
Really?
For the song "Believe to My Soul."
Yeah. I guess I'm just not on TikTok anymore. I guess.
I was
Yeah.
never on TikTok. So I don't know.
He's trending. There's a lot of people doing covers of that song in particular. Also on this day, Jackson Browne turned 77. Man, what a writer! I mean, Doctor My Eyes, These Days, Taking a Walk. I mean, great songs. John Lennon was born on this day in 1940. A lot of famous people were born on this day. The Who bassist John Entwistle was born on this day in 1944.
Huh.
Sharon Osbourne is 73 years old.
And now this one here is kind of cool.
Sean Lennon, who is John Lennon's son, was also born on this day, and he's 50 years old. He was born on the exact same day as his father. It's pretty cool.
It's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move on to October 10th. Now, this is a big one. In 1902, the Gibson Mandolin Guitar Company was formed, which obviously would turn into Gibson as we know it now.
One of the biggest guitar companies
Literally,
Ever?
yeah,
Ever.
like that and Fender, like
Yeah.
the biggest.
Outside of the guitarist circles.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and they started out making mandolins, which I guess makes sense, but it's funny.
It's how most of the guitar companies started.
But now they're not known for that at all.
Absolutely
You
not.
know what I mean?
do they even still make mandolins? I
Yes.
assume they do.
I'm sure they do,
They do. They do.
They're not cheap.
but they're
I
not
don't
known.
imagine they aren't.
They really aren't.
They're not known for that title. Also, on this day in 1970, Black Sabbath were at number 1 on the UK chart with their second album, Paranoid. How would they not be, dude? What a fantastic album.
Yes.
Seems massive.
Not a single song on that album. Little taper fan. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. We're cutting that out. Yeah, not a single song on that album was at all in any way slacking. You know what I mean? Like every song was a banger.
No skips.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
genuinely, even the ones that don't get listened to as much, like Planet Caravan, are still great songs.
Yeah.
In 1983, on this day, Culture Club released their second studio album, Color by Numbers, featuring Karma Chameleon, the big one. That's
The
the
one
big-
that everyone knows.
Oh, here we go. This is a good one too. In 1987, on this day, Whitesnake went to number 1 on the U.S. singles charts with "Here I Go Again," a number 9 hit in the U.K.
I also find it kind of funny. I mean, even though number 9 in the UK is still great,
Yeah,
they were bigger in the US than they were in the UK.
yeah.
And they're
Absolutely.
a British band.
You want to know where I know this song from?
Where?
You ever seen? Oh no, what's it called? It's the biker movie.
You ever seen the Geico commercial with
Which
it?
biker? There are so many
Yeah.
biker movies.
No, it's got Martin Lawrence in it. It's got a couple of guys. Well, guys, you know what? We have a computer just for this
Yeah,
right
yes.
here.
We do.
Wild Hogs. I didn't even need
It is
a
Wild
computer.
Hogs.
Wild Hogs.
You're just that good.
Yeah, that song was in that movie and it was awesome. Also in 2005, Danger Mouse and MF Doom, credited as Danger Doom, released their only studio album, The Mouse and the Mask, which is really cool.
Yeah.
It's a great album. Danger Mouse was actually the other half of Gnarls Barkley, like the
Yes.
song Crazy.
Yeah.
It was him and CeeLo Green. So if that goes to show how good of a producer he is, he most definitely is.
Yes.
Also, speaking of these guys again,
It's twice
we
on the
actually
show.
already talked about this, but I guess I'll say it once again. In 2007, Radiohead took an innovative approach with the release of their 7th studio album, In Rainbows, by offering a pay-what-you-want download. So in other words, like some people paid nothing, some people paid a lot of money. They were just like, whatever, just do your thing.
Yeah.
Also on this day, John Prine was born in Maywood, Illinois, in 1946. What a guy, man!
Mm-hmm.
Brian, you ever listen to any John Prine?
Not much.
Might have to show you some, man.
No.
He's a great
Can't say.
songwriter. You ever heard the song "Angel from Montgomery" by Bonnie Raitt?
Oh yeah.
That's his song. He wrote
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Got
he's
you.
awesome.
Good song.
Oh, here we go. Speaking of Van Halen, also on this day, David Lee Roth turned 71 years old. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm not gonna say my favorite because Sammy was awesome too. But when I listen to Van Halen, I listen to David Lee
You
Roth.
really have to think about Van Halen as 2 different bands.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have Van Halen and Van Hagar.
yeah,
Almost 3
Almost 3.
with
Yeah.
the.
I can't
Wolfie
remember his
era.
name. Is that what his name?
Well, I mean, when Wolfie was playing bass.
Oh no, who was the other singer? It was Extremes vocalist. I think it was.
Yeah.
I can't remember
I
his
don't
Can't
name.
remember his name, but like,
either.
yeah.
And that stuff isn't even bad either.
No.
But I mean, obviously, David Lee Roth is awesome. Also,
Yes.
a fantastic front man, like a
And-
stage
and
presence.
He's a much better
He had
frontman.
an excellent solo career as well.
Oh yeah, Yankee Rose. That's a great song.
Yankee
Yeah.
Rose, Just Like Paradise, some great stuff.
Isn't that Steve Vai playing on Yankee Rose?
Yes,
I thought so.
you can kind of tell whenever
Yeah.
you hear it.
It's Vai. We're gonna move on to the last one, guys. This is October 11th. In 1976, on this day, the Sex Pistols recorded their first single, "Anarchy" in the UK, which was a smash hit, like absolutely huge. But it was banned by the British Broadcasting Company. Funny enough.
Really?
Of course it was.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It was punk in 1976, you know. Sid Vicious was famously not actually a bass player. He didn't actually play bass. He was just the guy that was on stage because he was cool. you know?
He just held the bass.
He
Yeah.
held it.
Um, Also, this is a pretty big one here. In 1985, Simply Red released their debut album Picture Book featuring the song Holding Back the Years. Man,
Yeah.
what a singer, dude. Really. And he still got it too. I just saw a video of him from like a couple of weeks ago singing, and he sounds like the same. And the guy from 10cc, I saw another one of him. He sounds awesome too. Also in 1994, Korn released their self-titled debut album featuring Blind, Shoots and Ladders, and Clown. Blind is the dude.
I mean, that's
Pump up song, man.
and that's one of their biggest songs to be
Oh, yeah.
released
Like
as a
when-
debut album for them.
Yeah, like when you think of corn, like most people go to Blind.
Yeah.
I would
Mhm.
say probably.
We used to play that at football games.
Depending on who walks in the room, if I'm sitting behind a drum set, I'll start playing that little
Yeah,
opening bit on the ride.
Yeah.
Just depends if I think that person would know it or not.
I understand. Also, Daryl Hall of Hall and Oates is 79 years old, and he's still doing his thing too.
Mhm.
He's got his own little show where he gets people to come to his house and play some music.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some of
A lot
that.
of cool covers.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, we're about to move on here, but of course, I need to give a special guest to two of our wonderful sponsors, including Miss Allison Hewitt with the Broadway Deli, from whom I went today and got a beautiful piece of cheesecake and a sweet tea slush. And of course, Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture. Thank you guys very much. And let's get on to the music stories. How about that? We have what I think is 3 stories this week. All actually pretty big.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I would say so myself. Here we go.
Starting off with the one that kind of kicked off the week.
Rush has come back for a reunion tour, and for 2026, they have set the dates. Rush founder Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson are staging a reunion tour in 2026, dubbed the 50-something tour. This will be their first tour since the death of course, Neil Peart, the most awesome drummer and fantastic.
Existence.
In 2020,
Ever?
I just now realizing that
Eddie Van Halen
Eddie Van
and,
Halen and
Neil
Neil Peart
Peart.
died in the same year.
That's-
I didn't realize that.
That was quite a year for
I
music.
think I remember that actually.
Yeah, I saw whenever this first came out, I saw a little thing talking about how they took 10 years off, or not, it hadn't been 10 years, but
Yeah.
a half a decade.
but
Yeah,
they
5 years.
they took 5 years off, and they talked it over for a long time and just decided they missed touring.
Yeah.
When Neil wrote all of their music.
And here we go. This one has stirred up some controversy, but I don't care. She's awesome.
She is.
To fill the role of Neil Peart, they've recruited a German drummer named Anika Niles.
Mhm.
Isn't it Niles?
I think so.
Pretty sure it's
I could be
Niles.
wrong.
But dude, she's awesome.
I've seen she played with Jeff Beck in the past. I assume anyone that they're getting to come play in this music has to be
Amazing.
really good.
Oh yeah, obviously.
you can't. You have to
Yeah.
be amazing to play those parts.
and when you fill a spot like that, someone's going to complain. It's going to happen.
Absolutely.
But
I mean, same thing happened with Chester and
and
Emily
Linkin Park.
filling in.
Yeah, and I think Emily's doing a great job. By the
She
way.
is.
And I get it, because Neil Peart was such a powerhouse as he was.
Mhm.
But I mean, the other two guys still want to do what they want to do,
Yeah. I can't blame them
And-
for that.
and to have someone to fill in obviously would help.
And personally, Neil Peart's one of my favorite drummers, but I'm excited to see how this goes.
Oh yeah, me
I would
too.
love to go see that concert.
Oh, if it came nearby, I'd go. But
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately, there's not really any nearby.
No, there never are.
No, they came to New Orleans on their last tour, I think.
All of
They
their
have
albums are
so many
amazing.
albums that have notable songs on.
Very true.
All of their albums have notable songs.
Yeah, they would put out so many. They put out like 1 or 2 a year or something.
And
like that.
they're really good album makers too.
They are. Although their
Like-
albums weren't very long. It was like
And they're
6
also
songs.
very creative people. Like with Roll the Bones,
Oh yeah.
they got a bunch of celebrities together to sing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome guys. Getty is. I mean, we talked about Getty last week and how awesome he was.
Yes.
He is. What am I talking about?
He
He is
is.
awesome. But all right, you guys, we're gonna move on here to some very sad news. The Yardbirds co-founder Chris Dreja has passed away at the age of 79 years old. It's very sad, man.
Mm-hmm.
He was a co-founder of the Yardbirds. He passed away on September 25th. We just learned about it though, in a nursing home in London, from complications of multiple strokes and chronic COPD. That's what it was.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was mixing up the word obstructive. Sorry about that. But yeah, he passed away of COPD. He was originally the rhythm guitarist for the Yardbirds, but after the bassist Paul Samuel Smith left in 1966, he swapped to bass. So, despite the band being known mostly for like Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, Chris's rhythmic and structural contributions were key to their sound, particularly because like he played a lot of different instruments as well. Like he played all of the ones that they didn't play. You know what I
Every
mean?
band needs that type of musician
Yeah.
that can play multiple instruments.
like John Paul Jones,
Mm-hmm.
right? He played all the extra stuff in Zeppelin. Also, after they disbanded in 1968, he was actually invited by Jimmy Page to join Led Zeppelin, but he declined to focus on his photography career.
Really, he was a photographer.
He was a photographer.
That's
Isn't that
kinda
crazy?
cool.
That is crazy. Can you think about like what that would be like if he did join?
I know.
It would
Like,
be amazing.
That would have like changed.
I don't know.
everything.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
it could have very easily changed the sound that we all know from
we
Led Zeppelin.
wouldn't wouldn't have had John Paul Jones.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe not, but we could have, and he could have picked up a different instrument.
who knows?
Yeah, but John Paul Jones on bass was. I mean,
I mean, he could have picked.
I mean,
Chris could have picked up a
yeah,
totally
Chris-
different
oh,
instrument.
Chris could have played guitar.
that is true. He plays a lot of stuff. Yeah, they could have had a rhythm guitarist.
They could have a rhythm guitarist
They
or
didn't have
a
that.
saxophone, like whatever he plays.
Yeah.
Let's just have an oboist.
An oboist.
Um,
You know, that would be a flutist would be amazing. A flautist would be amazing.
but this is pretty cool here. So, as a photographer, he captured iconic images like the back cover photo for Led Zeppelin's debut album.
Okay, that's kind of sick. That's
Okay,
That's
yeah.
cool.
that's a cool
So he
thing
had
to do with your
contributions.
yeah.
Zeppelin.
And he also did work with artists like Bob Dylan, Ike and Ike Turner and Tina Turner. So like he took pictures for them. And
That's
he was
sick.
inducted
That's
into
pretty
the
cool.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992 and reformed the Yardbirds. And he actually played with them all the way from somewhere in the 90s to 2013.
Really,
That's
that's pretty sick.
amazing.
I mean, he lived an awesome life. I mean, it's obviously very sad that he's passed away, but he lived a long, full life. You
Mhm.
know, I did a lot of cool things. You know what I mean? Some stuff that most people would never see. You know.
Yeah.
But
I'm,
sorry.
I'm a little bit curious for our listeners. If any of y'all knew he was a photographer, let me know because I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had no clue.
Okay, I had
either.
no clue.
Until I did this, you know, got all the information together. I had no idea he was a photographer.
Yeah, so let us know.
It's very interesting to see like the difference between their music like as the Yardbirds and what came after that, like all the different groups and how different they were.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, Clapton formed Cream right after that. Jeff Beck formed the Jeff Beck group right after that. Robert Plant, no, not Robert Plant, sorry. Jimmy Page teamed up with Robert Plant eventually, but
Yeah.
he started what would be known as the New Yardbirds, which further Led Zeppelin.
Turn into Led Zeppelin.
And have I ever told y'all the story of how that name came to be?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So, essentially, they like a critic of the New Yardbirds
Yeah.
told Jimmy Page that they were going down like a lead balloon because
And he loved that.
lead balloons can't float, right? And just around that time was when the Zeppelin, the hot air balloon,
Yeah.
ended up crashing. So they named it the Led Zeppelin because he said they were going to go down like a lead balloon.
That's honestly interesting.
It is kind of
Very
interesting.
cool. And by the way, guys, they did not go down like a lead
They
balloon.
did-
No,
they
they
did not go
soared.
down.
That's kind of
They
ironic.
soared like a plane.
When you think about the backstory and
Yeah.
then consider their success.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a cool story to tell to me, like with the whole reasoning behind the name and how it just like it wasn't that at all.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They soared like a free bird.
I mean, they ended up doing exactly what a Zeppelin was meant to do.
Say that again.
Don't say that again.
I think I'm thinking of I think I just came up with a new song title. Maybe it'll be about freeing birds. No, I'm just playing. All right, guys. Once again, rest in peace to Chris Draja. Awesome musician. We're gonna move on to our last little bit of news here. All right, this is something that I thought was pretty cool. Me and Cody actually discovered this on the same day.
Yeah, we were sitting in the station and looked at this and it was like, hold up, this is news.
So Foo Fighters have released a new live album, but only on Bandcamp, which by the way is free. So you can just go listen to it on Bandcamp. They didn't release it on anything else, just Bandcamp. And it's just a like a bunch. It's like 10. It's 10 of just random songs from random places live. And actually, in parentheses, after every song title, it says somewhere 2025. So you have no idea where they did it at. You just know they did it.
It's honestly kind of cool. It leaves a bit of mystery. You know, someone
It
will
is
figure
cool.
this out.
They will figure it out.
I mean, it
And
makes
so-
people do their research.
Yeah, I mean, some people just have enough time to sit there and match up the audience participation or
Yeah.
something in a song.
The
But-
internet will do its thing.
It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. But yeah, I mean that's technically that's the first I guess
That's the
I
first
guess
thing
that's
they
the
put out.
first no, I guess that's the first album technically
That's really the first anything, I think.
that Island Rubin has played on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, is this the first anything
first
they've
tour
put
they
out
did.
since Taylor Hawkins?
Other than the concert footage
first-
from the
No,
tribute.
no. The actual full length album right
Oh,
before this one.
Okay, I didn't realize they put out a.
I didn't realize
okay.
they put it out either.
Yeah. But yeah, so like, and then after Taylor Hawkins passed, they were with Josh Freese, and now they're with Island Rubin,
Who-
and he
it-
toured with them. So
yeah.
I guess that's who's
Well,
playing. on these
oddly
songs.
enough, Alan Rubin was from Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
You know who Josh Freese now plays for?
Nine Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah,
they
they traded.
literally just swapped
They
drummers.
swapped. Yeah.
But yeah, so in addition to the new album, the band has been active with new music and released a cover of the Minor Threat song "I Don't Want to Hear It," as well as an original track called "Today's Song." So I'm kind of imagining a new album soon,
Probably.
Very, very likely.
probably with
likely.
Island Rubin recording drums for him.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I'm excited to hear this.
Or
Oh yeah,
or Dave.
yeah, maybe.
Well, there's always the possibility of Dave doing it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, so, and we're
Yeah.
about to get into this interview here, but before we do, I need to give a special shout out to 4 of our wonderful sponsors.
4 of them.
Those including Miss Allison Hewitt with Broadway Deli, Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture, Mr. Robbie Stewart with East Macomb Body Shop and Ransack, and Miss Patricia Fleming with Remax. Alrighty, guys. Well, I guess it's time to get into this interview. Brian, are you ready, dude?
Oh, let's do it, man. I'm
All
ready.
right.
All right.
Well, so first off, Brian, this is just a real blanket question here. We like to ask this one first.
Yeah, it's a good opener question.
So, where would you say music started for you?
That's a good question. It's actually kind of a funny story.
Okay.
Because music started for me when I was in the 5th grade, actually.
5th grade.
And I remember being in school, any time before 5th grade, I didn't really I come from a musical family,
Yeah.
actually, with my grandparents. And my grandpa used to actually own a music store.
Okay.
A little bit before I was born in Macomb.
That's pretty good.
So,
What was
music,
it called?
Macomb Music, I believe. Macomb
Yeah.
Music. It was a
It's a
nice
real
little
cool
music
store.
store. So music's
man.
always been like a part of my family.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't really like a musician. And then I remember I had a buddy who in 5th grade, he's like, "Hey, I gotta go to band, man." That's when band starts at Parkland Academy where I went. And we were in music class, singing like choir and music class, and I really didn't want to be there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't want to be there. So I was like, "Hey, can I just go to band with you?" And he said, "Sure, man." So I was like, it got me out of music class, so I
Yeah.
went with him. And I walked up and I told the band director, I was like, "Hey, I'm here to try out. I'm here to see what it's all about." And he got me started, and I eventually learned to play the trumpet. And that's where it all started. And then all of a sudden from there, I fell in love with music.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all been uphill from there. I've been doing it ever since. So
I understand, man. Well, I guess expanding on that. Tell us about your time at Park Lane in the band and stuff. What
oh man,
what all did you do there, man?
man, I have to thank like the Park Lane band for even being like my start to my love for music. But it was definitely an interesting experience.
Yeah.
Just of how much I went through. I actually went through 4 different band directors
Wow.
throughout the span of it. So it was definitely a lot of change.
Yeah.
And I also went through 3 different instruments, I believe. I
Okay.
started off on the trumpet, and then I moved to the tuba, and then I moved to the guitar, and then I moved to drum major. So I was kind of like all over the place.
Yeah.
But I'd say personally, I'm glad because that kind of like shaped who I am musically now.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to thank in that situation.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out Park Lane Band, shout out Mary Lynn Wooldridge.
Oh, yeah.
Go to band director.
And then is that who's there right now?
She's current band director right
Yeah,
now.
she's been doing.
She's
really
doing a good job.
And she's been
She is.
definitely picking up.
I wanna get her
picking
on
up the
soon.
slack.
Mhm.
Definitely.
All right. And now we've heard a bit about high school. Tell us about the time at Southwest so far.
Oh, absolutely have loved it. Southwest has been so much of a. It was it was kind of an unexpected choice because of just my original plans were to actually go to Colin
Yeah.
and go through their partner program with Delta State that they had,
Yeah.
and I was going to go to Delta State for music, and that was like my set in stone plan. I was going to go and be a musician and record music and try to be a big star, and eventually, I took a tour of Southwest with Miss Karen Lee Brister, and
We love Miss Karen Lee.
I absolutely love her to death.
I also
And-
blame her for why I'm there.
but took a tour with her, and I fell in love with Southwest and the music program that was there, and got in talks with the band director there, and also shout out Mr. Joe Raymond.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Greg.
We've
both of them.
had them
Yes.
both on the show
Both of
before.
them.
Great interviews.
Great people, but fell in love with the program, and I eventually switched over and started to become a music major at Southwest, and I don't regret a thing. I mean, it's been
Well,
definitely an experience. Which
did you enjoy being a music major at Southwest?
man, I can't lie on the radio, but I think that would be pretty bad. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't the worst experience. But honestly, I just knew it just wasn't where I was supposed to be at. Didn't really feel like that's what I was supposed to do in life as just a music major.
Mhm.
I feel like music was more of something that I should do myself more than being taught or being told what to do.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Same way.
And for a little bit of context, I started out in the same music theory class as him. I'm still in music theory, by the way,
And I am not.
and he is not. But I completely understand his choice. It makes perfect sense for him.
It's definitely tough.
And music theory it's hard until you really learn everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
You
yeah, I
really
get
got to
that.
get a grasp of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
You really, honestly, truthfully, it's just wasn't where I felt like I needed to be. I'm more of an independent person when it comes to my music and my choices in music.
I understand.
So honestly, a lot about being independent. in
Oh,
that
yeah.
sense.
And now we obviously have to give a awesome shout out to Miss Lauren Lewis and Miss Lacey
Absolutely,
Godbold with Stage Band.
Stage
Mhm.
band has been probably the highlight of my Southwest
Mhm.
career
Yeah,
so far, with all the opportunities that it has given me
for sure.
and all the just the experience that it's kind of broken me into.
Oh yeah.
So you got to think about it. We're going to the White House in
Yeah.
December. How many people can say that?
Yeah, guys, if y'all
Very few.
if y'all missed that interview with Miss Lauren and Mr. Joe B. Raymond about that, we will have them on soon to come and tell us a little bit more about the trip to the White House. But if you guys missed it, I'll give you a short rundown. So a section of the stage band show is going to play for the president's Christmas gala in the White House this Christmas.
It's an absolutely
incredible.
exciting.
Oh yeah,
opportunity.
dude, I'm excited. Very excited. Yeah, Jinx. Got me so excited. I'm just playing. But all right, so who could you call some of your favorite artists?
Favorite artist?
Like just
Oh,
off
man,
off the dome.
Off the dome, it would have to be. I know John Mayer is definitely up there
Yup.
with one of them.
It's one of my favorites, dude.
Just even musically and just lyrically,
Yeah.
just amazing overall musician. And then I'd have to probably say Avenged Sevenfold is definitely up there.
That's a
Mhm.
jump.
Jump-
But that's also
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Musically, my music taste is just a jump.
I'm the
That's
same
one
way.
word to
Mhm.
describe it is jump.
I'm the same way.
Everywhere. It goes from rock. I mean, I grew up on country music.
Yeah.
I know that's what I was raised on. Was old classic country music. So Keith Whitley was in there.
Man, Keith
Love
Whitley.
Keith Whitley.
Mhm.
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
So many different. Breaking Benjamin. is
Yeah.
definitely up
Yeah.
there. It goes from rock, country, blues, whatever you can.
No,
think
I,
of.
yeah.
I
I
probably,
understand.
I probably have
Mhm.
artists.
I blame
Same
him
way.
for the reason why I listen to Breaking Benjamin, Avenged Sevenfold, and other heavier bands.
Yeah.
rock music.
All right, Cody.
'Cause,
What
I
do you
mean,
wanna-
I listen to 80s rock,
yeah.
the true rock music, 70s, 80s, a little bit of 90s.
I broke this guy into the
And
scene.
then he got me to listen to heavier stuff. I blame him.
Cody, what you got this next question for Brian here?
All right, yeah, why not? Let's see. Sorry, so you've told us some of your favorite artists. It doesn't have to be from these artists; it can be from anyone. But tell us about some of your favorite albums.
Favorite albums, honestly, coming from favorite artists, one of them definitely is the Phobia album by
Oh,
Breaking Benjamin.
yeah.
That
Great
is,
album.
In my opinion, that is a no skip album.
Oh
and
yeah,
It's one of the ones that I just to this day will continually just listen to.
for
But
sure.
and then also Avenged Sevenfold's self-titled album.
Yeah,
just
Oh, yeah.
and the Nightmare album, of course.
Oh,
And
yeah.
those two great ones. And then kind of jumping from that, also Siamese Dream.
Yeah,
From the
Smashing
Smashing
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Yes.
That's like so random coming off of, Breaking Benjamin, but there's just something about Siamese Dream. It's like just amazing.
No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's a magical
Smashing
album.
Pumpkins were definitely one of my influences.
Mayonnaise by them.
Mayonnaise is one of my favorite songs by the Smashing Pumpkins.
What a song.
Billy Corgan, what a guy. I mean,
Yeah,
he,
truly.
That dude kind of just does everything.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he owns a wrestling federation or company.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Like,
Yeah, he does. It's pretty cool.
He kind of does it all.
And then honestly, I was expecting you to say Where the Light Is.
Honestly, that's in there too. If we're leaning more towards the acoustic, softer side of it,
Yeah.
definitely gonna be that and Room for Squares.
Oh,
Room for
yeah.
Squares.
Oh yeah,
Early John Mayer
for sure.
peak.
All right, and then okay, I guess he might be one of them, but who would you call are some of your biggest influences on your instrument? So
Honestly,
I guess
with guitar,
yeah.
With guitar, yes, it's definitely John Mayer is number one. Also Sinister Gates from Avenged Unfold.
All right.
I wish I was even half the guitars
Yeah.
that man is, but personally, when it comes to the rock scene, it's definitely more Sinister Gates.
Yeah.
I mean, Zachy Vengeance even too, along with him, and following Avenged Unfold.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
both just great guitarists.
For
But
sure.
John Mayer is definitely number one on that list, and then Buckethead is actually also
Yeah.
on there,
That's cool.
You want to talk about
That's an
random,
interesting pick.
random, but
Yeah.
yes, unexpected. But I love Buckethead.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's hard not to. He's pretty awesome.
Awesome musician.
Yeah. All right, Cody, you got that next one?
Yeah. All right. So, what is your favorite part of doing what you do?
Honestly, performing in front of crowd, getting the energy back from the crowds.
Yep.
We hear that a lot.
That's
because that's my answer too.
That's mine as
Adrenaline.
well.
It's like I don't even know. It's a feeling I can't describe. I don't want to say drug, but it's like
Yeah, it is.
It's
It
just
is.
like a
it's
drug.
like a sense of dopamine.
It is.
Just gets from the crowd reactions that you get, like being in stage band and performing in front of 1,000
Yeah.
people a night. There's just no feeling like it.
No, yeah.
And come see him perform in the stage band shows. If y'all saw him last year, he was the guy that sang Sway in the spring
Yeah.
show,
Man.
sang Hallelujah in the Christmas show.
We're doing
Come see him this year. I don't know what he's got in store, but I can't wait to see.
first week of December, everybody.
Yeah, first week of December.
So come check it out.
Definitely got
Obviously.
a few solos up the sleeve here. We're plotting on. So
For surely. Well, all right, Brian, do you have anything else you want to add? Any fun facts? Any I don't know anything.
Man, it's a good question. I don't know if I
Nothing
have
else?
anything. Not off the top of the dome,
Hey, that's
Just
okay.
kind of
It's okay.
was prepared for
Yeah.
that,
You came in
Uh,
prepared for all the rest of the questions.
but,
Here we go. I'll give you guys a fun fact. Never. I was gonna say Bryan Walsh is Joe Walsh's son.
Dude,
I
that
wish.
That would be so. Honestly, I don't think I'd be in this room if I was. I'd probably be like bathing in money right
You
now.
know, I've never seen Brian's dad and Joe Walsh in the same room.
that you got me there.
I've known him all my life. I haven't either.
You play guitar, and your last name's Walsh. What else can we say?
I am a huge Eagles fan.
He
Yeah.
didn't drive here in a Maserati though.
No, he can't because he got his license revoked.
He's trying to keep a low profile.
His Maserati does 185, and he did that, and now he can't drive.
Yeah, now I'm just rolling around in the Ram 1500. Gotta keep a low profile.
Yeah. You can't let everybody know that you're famous, But all right, Brian. Well, thank you for coming on, dude. It was a
Absolutely.
great show. Once again, thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Brian, for coming. Thank you to my co-host and my other co-host for being here.
Absolutely, we love doing it.
We appreciate the comment. We appreciate the commentary. Guys, go check out the YouTube. We'll have this video posted soon as well. Go show us some love on the YouTube channel.
Yep. Make a comment if you have any suggestions or if you know a fun fact that we didn't mention.
Yeah,
Go
make
right
some
ahead.
comments, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. But thank you guys once again. This has been another episode of The Sound Check, and we are out. This has been another episode of The Sound Check. We've got all your favorite music news every week. Thank you for joining us once again. Us being myself, Addison Brumfield, my co-host Cody Hewitt, and my other co-host Wyatt Ward. And of course, we have to thank our wonderful sponsors once again, those including Miss Allison and Mr. Phillip with the Broadway Deli, Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture, Mr. Robbie Stewart with East McComb Body Shop and Ransack, Miss Patricia and Mr. Kirby Fleming with Remax, Mr. Eric Hightower with Wizard Electronics, and Mr. Javion Jackson with Tiny's Express LLC. So wrap up your cables, pack your amps up, and let's go home. This has been another great episode of The Soundcheck. We'll get back to you guys next week. If you guys enjoyed this video, please take the time to like and subscribe, and of course drop us a comment down below. Thank you guys, and we will make some more noise next time on The Soundcheck.